Time to focus on business now. Business editor Mike Eppel joins us. And Mike, I know you've been hearing a lot of complaining from us saying it's so cold, you could get frostbite in minutes. Now you're telling me it's so cold. Canadian oil prices.
How cold is it?
Canadian oil prices are going down.
It was an interesting phenomenon on the markets yesterday related to the Western Canadian Select oil price because it was down by about 5%, whereas other global prices were steady, if not higher. And the reason is, apparently, the heavy oil has to be mixed with some lighter crude oil additives just to get it through the pipelines. It's so cold in Alberta and Saskatchewan right now. So that is basically crimping shipments, demand and supply. It's all in the mix here. So the price for Canadian crude in and around $33 per barrel is now more than $25 below the U.S. benchmark. So that widening price gap, again, something to watch. And it is not getting that much better anytime soon by the looks of things.
And this is another story even Albertans were following, just the backlash over Bombardier's bailout. How are they doing now?
Well, let's see. This morning, Bombardier said that its fourth quarter sales will be way below expectations because of their issues at the rail division. Bombardier has a problem. They build products that they can't seem to get to their customers on time, and when they get there, they are shipped back because of problems. That's one thing. Secondly, they've been selling their passenger jet operations over the past year, and this morning they're also talking about pulling out of the Airbus A220 project, which was previously known as the C Series, which is built in Quebec and Montreal. So that's a red flag. This morning, because of their guidance, the stock of Bombardier is down 36% already today, biggest single-day drop on record. And lots of questions again. Is this company, they're saying this is the final phase of their restructuring. Investors are thinking, maybe not so much.
And we're also getting an interesting arrival here at the Calgary International Airport.
Yes.
What can you tell me about what's coming in?
This is the irony of it, because Air Canada today is launching its first passenger service with the Airbus A220, which is this joint venture between Bombardier and Airbus. So that plane has been a fairly slow seller. Air Canada's got 45 on order, but what does Airbus do? They're saying, we can't comment on financials at Bombardier, but they're building a second plant in Mobile, Alabama to build those planes. Do they shift things out of Quebec and into, I don't know, there's lots of speculation at this point. A lot of uncertainty, obviously, about Canadian aerospace giant.
Well, thanks again for joining us, Mike. You can also hear Mike on 660 News at 26 and 56 after the hour. Now for a look at our markets.
This portion of BT is brought to you by 660 News, Calgary's breaking news, weather, and traffic station.